Hello there, guys, girls, gamers, subscribers. This is Big Jolo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I still gotta figure out a better intro than what I usually say in my beginning. But once I figure that out, hopefully that will all work. I'm gonna do another end-of-free video today. This one is talking about the upgrade modifications I have done to my Ender 3. I got the stock Ender 3, the cheaper Ender 3, not the Ender 3 version 2 or the Ender 3 Pro. I forgot who it was who I was watching, but if I can find that video I was watching, I'll try to link it down in the description later on. Like edit video and put in description later on after I find that video and link it to. Because he goes in depth and saying like, you can buy like the Pro version or the version 2, like the second version of this for the upgrades and stuff, or you can buy the cheaper one and upgrade it on and learn about your printer. And I'm actually glad I got the cheap one and learning about it because in the video he talks about right here, don't mind that stuff in the background, and those are some of the stuff for the extruder. I got a dual extruder. But like something like this, like, sometimes filament, even on the one on the bottom, as you see, a filament piece is right here. And I hope you like my Mandalorian Xbox One controller. But back to this. This is the covered so that could prevent that from happening. So I want to do that one for sure. And I mean, you can print anything in different colored PLA, and then if you don't want to have it that color, you can sand it down if you can, and spray paint it the color you want too. But here's the modifications I have done so far. I got the back plate on this, because if you don't have a back plate on this, it's just a motherboard and stuff. I think I have that one, or I might have to make a new one if I can't find the other one. And I'm going to screw it onto this, so then, over time that motherboard won't get ruined because of that. And yes, I know I have my stuff in pieces, but I go over here. I had the stock extruder, I could show that to you in a second. But this is a stock hotend kit thing. I do like it, but I wanted to go for like an all metal, because I feel like the metal one looks better and looks cooler. I got the blue PVC tubing. It's better than the stock one, which I'll show you in a second. I already have it installed. All I gotta do is get the other end to the thing here for the filament to go through. After I build that one, and this will go in, and I can cut it down to size. And then whatever I don't, like, if I have an extra length of this, it's the same size. Well, if it happens that it gets clogged up in here, I switch it out and take the old blue PVC tubing and put the new PVC tubing in. But $14, and I think it comes with a cutter too, so you can get that on Amazon. I think UK and the US have it for $14 on Amazon. Wound up by $15. So far it's liking. I know I cut some of the zip ties that came with this. It was just to get these apart right here. They're still attached, but so I can work on this. But then I have extra zip ties around the house that I can zip tie that to and make it better. The other thing, I was going to show you the stock, so don't mind if you're looking at the Ender 3 logo, but here's the stock. So this is from the stock hotend, the hotend or whatever, and as you can see, see if I can get the camera to focus in. As you can see, it's kind of clogged up right here. And if I can... Oh, hello, that's me. Sorry about my hand, but as you can see, it's kind of rough right here because of it all getting clogged up. And when I was 3D printing, it would come out. Like, there was one time I was trying to 3D print like a bike part or whatever, and I was printing it overnight, and then I checked it up in the next morning, and it was like, oh, you know how when filament's not getting stuck to the board or stuck to the piece it's building, and it gets like kind of cloggage coming out. Well, that, and the thing is too with this one, I forgot to put the little clip, right here. And sorry if I'm going kind of fast. I don't know why, but yeah, put that clip. It's kind of like a clip like this, and it guess it helps it to prevent it from going, moving up and down, or trying to have this loose end while you're 3D printing something. So I think that was the problem that I had was with this, but when I took this off, I didn't really, it was hard to pull out of the hard end extruder thing, because I guess of all the cloggage. And I saw good reviews on this one, and a lot of people with the Ender 3s went with this all metal hard end kit. So I got it. And the stock one comes with like, I think, a black rubber boot. And this one comes with a blue one, which I kind of like blue. And when I do these, maybe I might do half of red, half of blue, because those are kind of like my favorite colors. So all I gotta do now... Oh, and let's see if I could find that Allen key. You will need an Allen key for the stock one if you're gonna replace it with this all metal hard-end kit. And later on, I'm gonna put these on down in the description of how much this is, and just basically give a link and maybe see if I can find a picture and put it right there so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, you need this kind of Allen key. Let's see if I can get it focused in, kind of like that. For this little screw, and I think, okay, that's a little bit bigger, but you 3D print the Ender 3 3D printer, or any of the 3D printers come with Allen keys, but they're kind of like metal, and sometimes you can't find them or you misplace them. Any Allen key that's that kind of size will work with any of the 3D printers. That's what I got right here. I have, maybe this is the stock one. No, stock one I think was metal. And this is kind of like metal, but it's black. It's not silver, so yeah, that's what you gotta do. And for like right now, it's kind of loose, but I gotta tighten it up a little more. If you go over here, if you're trying to replace the stock one, now I should have did a video on the stock one to show you what I mean, but at the time I wasn't thinking about doing a video. But let's see if I can get the camera. Okay, so yeah, you can see it right here, kind of, where there's a Phillips head screw. It's not the flat one, it's a plus one. It's a Phillips plus screw. You can use any screwdriver. I'm using this one right here, this screwdriver. The bit comes out. Let's see if I can get the bit out with one hand. And it will look like this. But when you are putting this, like, this is what I like trying to do, and I should do this more for like my tools outdoors, like when I'm working on my truck and stuff. is I should put my screws kind of organized and nice. But when I'm inside, like when I'm in my house or whatever, I like to do is try to have whatever came with the screw set stays with the screw set. I don't. Oh yeah, here's the top. And the thing I'm about to show you, zoom out here for a second, will be you can buy this at Menards. I forgot what the price is, but again, I will try to put in a description later on today or sometime. I'll edit my video and put in a description all the stuff I said in the video and links to or pictures to, so you can find it easier when you're looking for these items. I need a drink of water or something like that. So if you don't mind me, if my hand's shaking, well, not shaking, but I'm just holding my I'm using a iPhone SE 2020, and if it's a little shaky, I'm sorry about that. But I need probably a drink of water, but I'm gonna probably do that after the video. That's why I'm trying to talk kind of fast and trying to slow so you guys can understand me. But here's what we have. We have all these screws. It's 30 plus 1 screwdriver set. Warning. You guys can read the warning. But it just, gotta be safe. But it's got basically T5, T6, 7, 8, 9, T, and then it's probably got the negatives. I don't remember what that is, but it's like whatever you use that for. And then you got T10, T15, T20, H1.0, and then you got the H1s, which is some of them are the hex screws, which is nice because if you're like me, and I'm going to take my Mandalorian Xbox One controller and show you. So, whenever you have an issue, so I'm going to try it out. This is not a video, but I'm just saying with, like, a screw set like this. But, like, let's say, for example, I'm not going to customize this at all. I'm going to keep it the way it is because I like it, and I'm not going to use it because it looks nice to use. I mean, sometimes I might, but for, like, playing video game kind of wise, not. But, like, if you're, like, watching Netflix, movies, YouTube, or so on, I might use this controller. Or when you're watching The Mandalorian, I might use it. But when you take this apart, I don't know about this one, but there's some screws sometime. Oh, yeah. I remember now how to do it. So there's a screw, like, screws when you take this shell off and this shell off. And then there should be a screw behind the battery, rechargeable battery pack, usually. But when you take your controller apart, you're going to avoid the warranty. So then if you do have an issue, you can't take it to Xbox because you already went into the guts of the controller. But I heard the next, like the Xbox Series S and X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, those, I'm not quite sure because I don't have my hands on that kind of controller yet, aka I don't have that console yet to tell you. But I made, so my white Xbox One S, yes, I have an Xbox One S. And with that one, okay, I've had it a while, so even because the warranty was already over on that controller, so that's why I started wanting to mod that one. So that's what came with the console and stuff. And it was having, like, I wanted to spray paint it, like, half gold, half black. It's still good and all, but some of the paint rubbed off. I don't think I used enough paint on that kind of thing. And I'm just having my thing here for the industry logo type stuff. But yeah. So back to what I was saying. So I was like, okay, I don't mind that. I mean, that control came with the console, so I wanted to modify it a little bit, and that's what I did. And after I modified it, okay, it was working fine. And I don't remember when I painted it. I think it was 2 years. I think I did it in 2019 or 2018, one of the two. I think 2019. Anywho, with that Xbox One controller, so I was playing it, and sometimes when you play a game where you're going AFK and you put this like on the couch or something where your thing is like, your joystick is like this the whole time, for like if you're playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online and you're going passive and you're just going AFK for like, I don't know, a couple minutes. Because if you just stand there, I think after a minute, after a minute 30, then it automatically kick you from the session. So if you don't want to do that, a lot of people just do it like this, where it goes AFK, and they try to make the character go in a circle, so then it's like, you're still on the console, but you're doing something else, and that can hurt the controller sometimes. What I mean is, the analog stick under this joystick. Sometimes a piece could break off and do that, or it could just stay and do that. Even when you are playing a game and you're not even using this thumbstick, and it gets a little drag, then that tells you your analog stick might have an issue. So that's what happened with my stock Xbox One controller, right? So I bought a kit on fixing it, right? And I would fix it, but I'm just still kind of, I don't know if, like, I feel comfortable, but I just would rather have someone else just be my kind of like, have another person for help, just in case if you need the help, or I don't know what I'm trying to say is, but basically what I'm trying to say is I'm still trying to do my research before tacking onto that, because I don't want to damage any of the other motherboard opponents. But with this, I'm not going to say this virus or the, whatever, but the thing that's going on in the world, sometime maybe when I go to my buddy's house or my friend's house, maybe him and I can work on this together, and he's never done something like that before. I never done something like that before, but it would be a good learning experience for the, my buddy or my friend or whatever, and I to work on that control together. But eventually, that's what else I want to do too in the future, is like, maybe if I can fix any of my Xbox controllers or PS4 or PS5 controllers if I get next gen console. Basically what I would do, if a controller breaks, and diagnose it and try to fix it, and then after it's fixed, maybe it would be a refurbished controller, and I could just buy a brand new one, because I wouldn't know how to fix them if they get damaged, and then grab my old ones and sell them or something. I don't know, that's something I'm thinking about in the future, or I might not do, but I'm just saying. But yeah, the little thing that you're supposed to stick in between these, I forgot to do that with the stock, but that's my own stupidity, I guess. And I mean, $14 for the blue one wasn't bad, but yeah, they were saying with the white ones, that's what happens. Well, if you haven't already, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification button so you can get notified when I do hit a video, and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't, make sure if it's red, turn it gray. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Maybe some more updates on my Ender 3 progress. And stay tuned.